appreciate that. Let's restart. Let's do a restart. Okay, fine. Thank you. And come back as soon as you want. Right. Well, now we're live. So let's start again. Take two. TossPot. Take two. Let's see what happens. One, two. Check it. You know, I could have done that all night and nobody would have told me. But Ian's wonderful. TossPot, take two. Let's see me. Let's see me. Let's see me. Everybody wants to be me. Yo, TossPot with the flow. You know, this way with the TossPot radio. We're starting again. Anyway, good evening and welcome to the actual live version. That was a special. If anybody heard that audio sounds like dog shit, okay, sure. Wait, let's see what we can do about that. Thank you for the advice, and we'll see what we can do about that. This is TossPot Radio. You know it's the way we go. Turn my camera on. It's coming on very soon. Don't you worry about that. We can bring it on now. Now we're actually live. I was just testing. That was a test. See how honest people were. But this is TossPot Radio. You know it's the way we go. We're kicking it, we're rocking it. This is how we do it. Fuck's sakes. Fuck's sakes. Listen, obviously the camera comes on. I'll do that. Oh, gotta adjust the chair. With a dance. I don't know what to do now. But no, obviously I do. But anyway, look. We've got Ian Hawke. He's coming on. I don't know where Turbs has gone. But what we're going to do, we're going to talk about somebody else who's absolutely similar. In certain ways. People who, you look homeless cats, thank you. Oh, shit. Oh, what I fucking do now. I've put the computer up. Sorry, look homeless. I'm looking like it's all right. People know that just fucks with me. But listen, we'll be talking about soft tonight. Soft by name, soft by nature, soft in the mind. He's as good with audio as I am. Who even did that? But anyway. So we're talking about soft tonight. There's a guy who's entered into the dabbleverse. Now, how did he even get there? And, what's he about? How did he get there? But the thing is about the guy, we're calling him the guy. He's soft. We're going to evaluate him, what he's about. And the thing is, the irony is not lost on me. Bad copyrighted audio. Bad settings. Constant adjustment of the settings. I get it. All right. I wish I had some of my guests now because I'm running that music and getting the settings wrong. But there you go. We'll do it anyway. We're kicking it. We're rocking it. This is TossPot Radio. You know, it's the way we go. This is how we do. Fuck's sakes. So come on now. This is going to be a good one. This is going to be a good show. Even if people just fucking flake out. Do you know what? If people flake out, what they don't realise is I've got some stuff on them. So there you go. That's the thing. So good evening and welcome to everybody who's here on TossPot Radio. You know, it's the way we go. We're kicking it, we're rocking it. And look, I'm going to put myself small just so I don't distract myself because of my own beauty. So that's the thing. So anyway, look, let's talk about soft. Okay, who is this guy? Where the fuck did he come from? I mean, apparently he's been around 4 years. And look, I understand what people are doing here. People are just hanging me out to dry, and that's fun, and that's great. But the thing is, let's talk about soft. In fact, I might end up being team soft on this one because he's been out there, but I doubt I will. I doubt I will because the thing is, he's a lame ass motherfucker, and he just keeps going, and he has nothing to add. He has absolutely nothing to add, and yeah, what are we gonna do about this guy? This guy is absolutely fucking useless. I've got clips, right? And I will have to play some of those clips in a short while because he's a fucking useless motherfucker. And look, what's he going to do? I don't resent anyone trying to chase their dream of something they like, of being on the internet. Now, here we have me. Hello. And there you have soft. I'd hope he'd say goodbye. But, you know, he's a fucking wrong-looking fucker. And he shouldn't really. I mean, I barely think that I should have a visual medium myself. I actually think I'm better on radio. I don't think that I should be seen. I think I should be heard and not seen. You know, the opposite of what people say about children. Okay, now Turbs is here, and now Turbs, I'm going to add him to the stage because he has the info about soft, and he's the one who's. Listen, let me give him full credit. He has been integral to the, the structuring of this show and what's what. So I'm going to add Turbs. Turbs, how you doing? Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me, Kaz?
Yes, I can hear you. I'm just making sure if you can up your audio a tiny bit.
Listen. So I'm traveling. I'm in Japan right now, so it's been kind of a mess to get a system where I can log in. So I'm on my AirPods on a different computer. So you're gonna have to make me louder if you can. I don't have like a standard microphone.
Okay, I'll be working
Sorry
on
about
that
that.
as you speak. But like now, how did you first become aware of soft?
Okay. Well, all right. I wish you could read the private chat. Well, okay. So I guess just to get into it. So as far as how I met Soft, I came into the whole dabbleverse a little bit later than most people. So he was kind of like already around, I guess. I had heard that he was like a moderator at I think it was a Still Toe Boring Show Reddit account or Reddit subreddit. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that, if you've ever been to it.
Yeah, I'm aware of it, but I'm not a participant.
I mean, it's just your typical like subreddit on there where people post stuff. I mean, obviously, I think he was like one of the first moderators or something like that. But obviously, a moderator doesn't do anything to the success. It's the people that sort of post, different information, sort of create comment to it, things like that. But hey, listen, certainly he did that. But it really wasn't until I saw him sort of. It was weird. I would see him like boasting and doing all these kinds of accomplishments, and I would ask people, I'd be like, "Who's this soft weekly guy?" And for a while, he went by Spurg Weekly, and it wasn't until I think Hawk, who I hope will be joining us soon, told me who he was. I mean, nobody had no clue who this guy was, and I'm like, well, shit, you guys got to like talk to this soft weekly guy. Like, if you listen to him, like he's created all these things, and it was like come to find out, like he had done none of it, and it was just kind of surprising. And so, I thought maybe, there's sort of two stories here. Sometimes there are behind the scenes people that everybody doesn't get to learn who they are until much later. And he certainly sort of presented himself like that. And it wasn't really until I started looking into, who is this soft guy, I realized like he's just full of shit and delusional. And we'll sort of look at that today. We'll look at some examples of him sort of clout chasing by name dropping, sort of taking credit for things that, I mean, it's clear he had nothing to do. I mean, if I don't want to get ahead of ourselves here, but if what Soft does is true, if Soft's version of his online life is true, he is the single most important figure in the dabbleverse. So we'll see if that's
Right.
true today.
Now, one thing I will say, I mean, do you think there could be a Freudian thing? Now, he says soft weekly, as in WWK. But that also is pronounced the same as WEAK, as in weak, as in he's a weak man. He's a weak force in the dabbleverse or any verse, including the natural universe. He's a weak force, as he's weak. I mean, do you think that could be a Freudian slip on his part?
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, I think that it's one of those times where sort of the internet becomes a little bit the serendipity. I think that you're absolutely right. Like, I think referring to him as soft weak with an EAKLY makes a lot more sense than the weekly. But I did, when I was looking through sort of his history, Soft doesn't really create anything original. We'll kind of get into that. But apparently there was a Soft weekly like magazine or something like that at some point. And he tried to sort of he tried to create a copycat version of it, created a Twitter account. And maybe I'm mixing the names up, but either Soft Weekly Magazine was the copycat or the original. And I think that's where he got the name from, but I'm not really sure. But certainly it's serendipity that, he names himself Soft, and weekly sort of sounds like weekly EAKLY, because both of those terms describe this guy perfectly.
Well, that's right. And even the name soft. And the fact that he uses a logo that depicts basically impotence.
Right.
I mean, obviously, my logo, it's hidden. You probably won't have seen it because it's kind of subliminal, but it's omnipotence. It's like that's what I present. And but it's soft weekly. And look, let's just address something straight off the bat, right? Okay, because some people have said or might say that, okay, this guy. Now, look, I've boasted before that when I hear something, I can pick a song straight away and bang it out, right? Okay, cool. The other thing some people say is bad audio levels. Okay, so what I'm addressing here is similarities between me and him, but there's a big difference because I do mine ironically. Now he obviously does his, you know, ironically. Like
He's very serious, very serious about
exactly.
it.
He's very serious about what he does.
Yeah, I hate to like break open the sort of fourth wall here, but there is a few things you do that's part of a shtick, in terms
Of
of
course, yeah, that's the thing, and people don't realize, and a lot of people don't realize there's a lot of subversion going on. And I emphasize that I know what that word means by emphasizing the first syllable, sub, and the second subversion. Like it's like so. I when I do the same stuff, it's not that I'm doing the same thing as him. It's like I'm actually doing something different. You get it. I mean,
I
obviously you
do.
get it.
I
I
get
mean,
it. Yeah, of course.
yeah, yeah, of course.
But no, I think and see it's funny when you started coming around, Kaz, and you were talking about having a show and producing. We sort of got into producing it. My thoughts sort of went to Soft because I was curious what Soft would think because Soft has sort of a history of failing at doing shows. I mean, there's a show, and we'll get into it in a little bit, where he. I'm just trying to find the name of it. Anyway, he had a show. He's had several attempts to do a show that have not gone well, and so I'm really, really curious to see like what he'll think of this episode because I'm not sure he's ever had sort of his history laid out in front of him. But he, without a doubt, if you were to ask him sort of what he's done, I mean, it would be a list that would shock a lot of people. Like, I mean, you would think he was behind, and this is not me like paraphrasing. This is essentially his like words. He was behind some of the successes that Melton's had. He's also behind, and I will have screenshots to show this, a lot of the sort of nasty shit that people have been doing to Melton lately. But he takes credit for basically Melton's success. He takes credit as being one of the originators of the anti-Aaron Imholt movement. He's sort of behind the puppet master pulling the strings behind the scenes against Aaron. He of course, he thinks he's created this win by two stuff too. It seems like I'm not quite sure why he thinks he's really even a player in the win by two scene, but he certainly thinks he's in that one as well. And so, I mean, I think everything he does is very genuine. I don't think there's any like shtick or comedy behind it. I think he really thinks he's doing cool things. He really thinks he's insulting people. He's really like hitting the mark. And so, this is a true believer like in himself. I mean, we sort of talk about how like everybody is you're sort of the hero of your own story, and that is 100% the truth with Soft Weekly. We're going to see it, obviously.
No, listen. Wait. The thing is, obviously, you're right there, and his lack of awareness. Now, there's two other people. There were two other people here who.
Yeah, could you bring them on? I'm trying to fix some audio.
Yeah. No, but I will just say one thing. He's Soft, and from what I've watched, and I have watched a lot of his stuff, and it was fucking tedious, right? He doesn't seem to have any kind of wink to camera awareness, like of, okay, I get it. You fucking take, it's funny, and I'm being the stooge in this situation. It's like he doesn't seem to have any of that. And that's the thing. He almost seems to think that, yeah, he's the superior one, no matter how it's sort of disproved. And the thing is, there were various levels of this. For example, and I'll take me, for example. And look, sometimes I know people are mocking me, and I'll go along with it. Okay, that's fine. Sometimes people might mock me and I don't realize it, and I'm a fucking stupid idiot and whatever. Okay, fine. That's true too. But the thing is, he doesn't seem to have that variance of knowing that at times, things are, he doesn't seem to realize, and he seems to plow forward. And in a way, I kind of respect that. Well, I don't say I respect it, but I kind of respect the ability to do that, of kind of like plow forward and not realize that people are because like we've had conversations where you said people are laughing at me, not with me. Okay. And I've said that's okay. And the thing is, but I realize that at least I realize that. And I go, okay, that's fine. He doesn't seem to realize that. But I don't even know people are laughing at all, to be fair. He seems very dull. I mean, from what I've looked at, it's very dull. I'm going to bring the other people on if that's okay with you, Turbs.
Yeah, I'm going to mute myself and try to fix some audio.
Yeah, no worries. I'm going to bring the other two people on. Coming on is Rochi and Ian Hawk. All on, as far as I can see.
How's it going, Kaz?
Hey, yeah, Rochi. Not bad. Hawk, how are you?
Yeah, not too bad.
Hey, just to throw this out at Turbs, it sounds like you have your mic on the wrong. You have your wrong mic equipped, like your laptop mic's on, and not your normal mic.
What, mine?
No, Turbs, the guy who you should have told was talking in another room. Yep. You heard how far away he was.
He told me he was on holiday, so I kind of gave him a bit of a pass on that one.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Wait, Kaz, were you thinking he was using his mic in a different country?
Well, not that far away. I mean, I don't think the audio would have conveyed that far. But he told me he's on holiday, so I thought it's not his usual setup. I gave him a pass. Basically, I gave him a pass.
Yeah, I got you.
But yeah, so Ian, you seem to know a bit about this soft guy, and like, how did he first get into the dabbleverse, or how did you first encounter him into the dabbleverse in the context of dabbleverse?
Yeah, no, I first heard about Soft Weekly. We used to call him Softcast, and he was the co-host to Win by Two. Did Turbs already go over that?
Not yet, but that's something I wanted to get into but you carry on and we'll.
Okay. Well, he definitely took like a backseat approach to wanting to be like a main guy, and he jumped on with John DiCaprio, and John already had Win by Two as a band and was starting it as a podcast. So he told him, "Oh, dude, I could do all the background stuff. I can run everything. I'm a great podcaster as well." And John hired him on or whatever, and I think Soft went maybe 5 to 10 shows. It wasn't a lot of shows because he's probably been on a lot more, but like in a run, because he has piss poor quality on everything he's done. What's up?
So he kind of blagged his way in and sort of somehow got in touch with Win by Two or
he had all the equipment,
Yeah, that's what I'm picking up so far. And correct me if I'm wrong, that he somehow got in touch with John DiCaprio, whatever his name is, and
Blade.
Okay, let's call him Blade. And sort of said, oh, I'm good at this. I know this stuff. If you're into this, I should help you do this. Blah blah blah. Is that am I mischaracterizing it? Or
no? That's I think that's basically how it happened. Like he sold him a lie at first. It seemed like.
Yeah. No, that's it. I'm starting to pick it up because the thing is, I've not known a lot about John.
Rochi's been around for a while too. I think Rochi was around for the beginnings of Soft as well.
Yeah, I believe so. And also, Kaz, it would be wrong for me not to mention the similarities. I can't even speak correctly tonight. Apologies. That you and Soft Weekly have. Every time I speak to you in a Discord VC, you always seem drunk. And the same with Soft Weekly. Funny enough, it's weird.
Do you know what? Right, I'm going to address this and hit it off at the pass because I kind of felt that was, and I almost felt that was kind of.
I have to jump in there. But Soft is a hardcore alcoholic. He drinks a 30-pack a day.
All right. So if anything,
I've seen it happen. I've been around it. I think he's outdrank a whole bunch of other podcasters when they've had drinking podcasts. Soft is a hardcore alcoholic.
Yeah. I mean, look, even though I'm going easy at the moment, I am drinking tonight. Let's get that clear.
Yeah, Soft
But,
wouldn't be caught drinking any sort of sherry or anything like that. Cause,
yeah, but let's get this clear. I mean, and I'll put this challenge out to him. I'll drink him under the fucking table. All right. But that's not the thing, because I'm going for the sober thing, apart from occasionally, like tonight, when I've had a couple of bottles of vodka, it's no worries. And the thing is, right? Here's the thing. That's, you can't make that your identity. You've got to have something better than that, and something more sort of clear than that. And it wasn't lost on me when certain points were brought to me about from my producers, including Turbs McGurk, shout outs, Donny, Victoria, that they start to bring things to me, and I'm starting to think, okay, this is sounding like me. Okay, a guy who does bad audio settings, hasn't got the best voice, they get fucking, I don't know, drinks a lot, drinks too much. I'm like going, fucking hell, are you? This is almost like taking the piss. This is almost like mocking me, shining a mirror up to me. And but the thing is, when I looked into this guy, he's boring as shit. At least I've had some interesting moments, you know. Well, I think so.
can you name one?
No, because
I can name
drunk
several.
off my
Like,
tip.
are you ready? We can go off several good TossPot moments.
Yeah,
I don't think Softcast has ever had a great drunk moment that I know of, except like him fumbling his audio and video on like Win by 2. That's like the only thing I can think of. He would get on these streams with John DiCaprio, and then he just hey guys, and his video's all fuzzy. He could never get his green screen right or anything. It was a sight to see.
Yeah, I mean, he seems, and I've looked through over the last week, I've looked through a lot of clips of Soft, and it just seems, the word I use is banal, and which is just like, it's redundant. It's nothing. It's absolutely boring. And I did invite him on the show to sort of counter this, and he didn't.
Well, Kaz, did you send him a link?
Yeah, no, he blocked me on Twitter before I could.
Well, I mean, so like you couldn't send him a link. Did you try and get a link to him elsewhere? Because prime example, right? I got somebody else to send me the link tonight. I did message you, but you didn't send me the link.
Well, sorry, about
That's not an issue. Yeah.
midnight. I said I'm sorting things out. Anyway, I shouldn't be stuttering, but yeah, no, that's okay. It's fine. But this guy, he really is a fucking lame ass. I've not heard one clip. I'd love somebody to give me a clip of him being great. I don't know what brought him into any kind of recognition of the dabbleverse or any kind of verse or any kind of
So
community.
if we're gonna, there's a weird thing about Soft Weekly is like there's a lot of people that don't know where he came from. You know, why people like put him on a pedestal. No one understands that either. I think what has happened is that what we're going to find out is Softcast is his own best promoter. I think we're going to discover if Turbs ever comes back, because I have no clips. I have fucking nothing, people. I think what we'll discover, though, is that Softcast may be the owner of multiple accounts that promote the being known as Softcast.
Yeah, no, I think you might be right, and I don't know what Tubbs is up to. Look, I know.
Yeah, we're fucked, guys. I'll just say this right now, everyone. this will be
He's
the greatest thing
claimed
Turbs ever pulled. We're fucked.
Look, no.
Because I wasn't asked to
Turbs
pull
has
anything.
claimed
I
to
was
be
just
on
asked to come in
holiday.
and talk shit.
I don't know.
So,
Look, and we all know, all of us here know that Turbs is part of a fucking crew who have fucked with me and kind of.
two of the
pumped me
members
up
of that
and all
crew are
sorts
on
of
your
shit.
stream right now. What are you talking about, sir?
No. Look, let's not fuck around. Okay, they fucked with me. Now, it doesn't mean they're constantly fucking me. They might have changed their mind and they might have gone, oh, let's fucking help this guy out. But whatever. Okay, that's a whole separate issue. But let's talk about Soft. I mean, fucking hell, this guy. I mean, when I listen to him and I listen to clips of him, now this is what it does kind of confuses me, and it confuse me, and like you've heard on the point, Ian, that this guy, why is he even there? I mean, how did he even get there? I mean, that's the ridiculous thing, because it's not. I can't see any charisma or anything that he's got there. Look, even when I'm fucked up, there's something there. Even if you're just gonna laugh at me and just laugh at me being fucked up, fine, that's something there. Right, but I can't see anything about this guy. But I also understand he's a fucking virulent alcoholic. That's the wrong word, but yeah, you know, he's
I
an
like
alcoholic.
to. Can we go to our chat for just a minute, just to break some time? We have Lance Resurrected in chat. In Spurgtopia, Soft Weekly would role play himself as if he were Melton's protege, and that is true. Soft Weekly goes around. He's gone around and just told people he's had full length conversations with Melton, full length conversations with Blade, B Dabbler, the Potato. He goes on like in these weird like smaller groups and talks about how he's like a well-known person on these podcasts. But what we come to find out is like not even Melton knows who the fuck he is. Melton thinks he's just some spurg in his Discord, that bothers him, and didn't even bother showing up to his podcast that hasn't started yet. He's already canceled.
Yeah, no, that's it. And the thing is, right, I'm looking here at sort of various notes I've made, because I was kind of relying on Turbs for this one, and that's okay. If he wants to hang me out to dry, well, that's fine. It just shows.
Well, I think it might be a vacation thing. If Turbs is listening and he just forwards me anything we need to do, I'll do it.
Fine. It's fine. It's all right. But the thing is,
also, Kaz, you've got to take into consideration the time difference between us and Japan.
Yeah,
could be an issue.
But it's. The thing is, I did look at clips. Of Soft, and there was nothing of any particular interest or kind of excitement that sort of came through in what he was doing. So, how did he even get on those shows to start with? I mean, I'm trying to look back. It's like, like the conspiracy theorists say, sort of follow the money, and I'm following the kind of the clout. I'm going, well, okay, how did he even get on these shows?
Kaz, are you saying Soft Weekly might be a Shuli?
I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying.
Well, wait a second.
No, I'll tell you what I'm saying.
I would just say,
actually,
a man who's that drunk and that disabled. What was your comment, Rochi?
He's a Shuli, sir.
Oh yeah. He is definitely not a Shuli.
Oh,
he's definitely not. I think he's on disability. I'll just throw that out there in the ether. Softcast is on disability. He's mentally retarded, and that's why he's on disability. He can't be.
The thing is, right? How did he get on these podcasts to start?
Okay, now let's touch back to what I said earlier. Where I think Softcast is his biggest promoter. I think Softcast has multiple email accounts and messages people on other shows to promote and be like, hey, Softcast was doing really good in your chat today. You should mod him, or hey, who's up and coming? Softcast is up and coming. He's going to do a show. and all of a sudden one creator's got like 8 emails talking about Softcast, and so he brings it up on a podcast, and then or whatever these shows are called.
Also, real quick, bring Turbs back up, please, guys.
There we go. Oh, you said 2 minutes.
Yeah,
All right.
I just
Sorry,
said 2 minutes.
Oh,
But
okay.
actually, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring Turbs back.
We're doing all the background information.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring Turbs back, and then I'm going to just go for a piss for 2 minutes. And so, yeah.
Kaz, why didn't you go for a piss before the show?
I did, but I drink a lot.
Oh, right, fair enough. Yeah, I hadn't considered that.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, so I'm going to bring Turbs back. Turbs, welcome back. How are you?
Hey, what's up? Can you guys hear me better now?
That is amazing.
Yeah, that
Holy
sounds
shit!
good.
Like,
That sounds great.
okay,
I'm
before-
going to
wait, please, no. Before you go, hold on.
Sorry. Do you need
So
me?
just so I can show stuff while you're gone, let me set it up so you have an extra.
Yeah,
window.
can you let him screen share?
Yeah, hold give me 1 second.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, Kaz,
I
while you're
have
at it, just allow
yeah.
Turbs.
Honestly, and you should let me and Turbs do
Hello.
this like anytime we're on a podcast with you.
Yep.
That way,
Jesus Christ! How do I do this?
Hold on a second. No, I have to ask for it. Hold on 1 second. I'm just getting a window up so I can tell it to look at that window.
I'm going to stream this to my audience right now.
This is going to be great though, because this actually builds off of like the last thing I heard you guys say about he might be retarded.
Yeah, but also Turbs, we have the thing planned. I don't mind if you don't want to. If you want to divert from that, that's fine.
It's okay. Like, you said you were going to go to the bathroom, so I figured you don't have anything planned for when you're in the bathroom.
Well, no.
Okay, if you could show that screen.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, so if you look at this, I don't know if actually let's see if I can zoom it in a little. Does that make it bigger for you guys too? Yeah. Okay. So on one of the comments to like I can't remember which one this was that Soft or somebody had bid on. I guess, and I tried to find this clip and I just couldn't find it. But apparently Jake Hudson came on a video one time and he was like trying to console Soft.
I love this moment. I watched it live.
Did you? Okay, well, tell us about it. Because when I saw this comment, I died laughing because the comment says the best moment in Soft's brief tenure on the show was when Jake Hudson called in and sincerely asked Soft if he was mentally challenged.
Okay, no.
And somebody
it was
replied,
even
I
better
laughed
than
so
that.
hard because the way Jake was trying to ask Softcast, it gently like to not upset Softcast.
Okay, it's so great. So what Jake does is he's interacting with Blade and Softcast, and he can kind of tell Softcast is drunk, but he doesn't really know if he's drunk or not. So Jake is just being honest with the guy, and he goes, "Oh, so Soft, are you like me?" and Soft goes, "What do you mean?" And he goes, "Oh, handicap and mentally."
That is incredible. I mean, so okay. So I've done a little bit of like research in Soft, and I don't think he's retarded, or at least he didn't start off that way. But something has definitely happened, and I don't know if it was like an accident, if it's just the alcohol is really starting to affect his like cognitive ability, or what. But I mean, I can't imagine his wife or ex-wife now. I should say I've verified that she really was or is a lawyer, and she's not like a hideous looking person. So like she decided to, I think, have children with Soft. I'm not totally sure if they're his children or not, but I can't quite figure out like how this happened. Because I mean, this guy's an idiot, and I get why Jake Hudson would be concerned about the guy, because I mean he really just is fucking clueless. And like just to give some examples, like just some really simple stuff. Like here you go. Like this is let me make sure this is centered right, but this is him saying Carl and me at the live event, and it's a picture of just him. And it's just like stupid stuff like this where it's like you have to wonder, like, what is this guy thinking? And then just off of that same thing, and that shirt is kind of interesting because apparently he's really proud of it. Here we go. This is I posted these in general. I put them here because that's where they go. Okay. It's my WATB live scrapbook. Now, of course, look at his scrapbook. It's every photo with the same shirt, same stupid goofy pose. Like his
face is the same too. Like he has the same goofy just look on him.
And I swear to God, I've not edited nothing. Everything you're showing here, I swear to God, is authentic. Like, this is not me like editing something to make a goof on somebody. But I mean, just this is sort of a preview into just how stupid this motherfucker is. I mean, literally, it's the same. Yeah, just like I say, same photo, same shot, same goofy look. I mean, you can't really make this kind of stuff up. And like, who would make a WATP live scrapbook and post it like that? Like, are you fucking stupid?
I like how our show host just talks without his mic, without his ears on, and his mic.
Look at it, it's black.
What's black? What the fuck is black in your fucking house?
Oh, sorry. I've got my headphones on. Look, I knew what I was saying. If anybody heard, it was funny. Yeah. Anyway,
you interrupted Turbs in the middle of
no, he's all right. He's used to it.
I mean, just because he's
Anyway,
used to it, doesn't mean it has to
so
happen.
Kaz, what do you think about this? This is his WATP scrapbook, and it's got every photo's the same goofy pose, same stupid shirt.
Well, I think that's fucking ridiculous. Look, the guy's obviously.
Does that look like a photo? Does that look like a scrapbook of a mentally challenged person? Though.
No, sorry, Ian. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I respect you. Now, do you think that this is a repeated picture or a kind of falsified picture, or do you think that this is? I mean, what do you think the explanation for this is?
I don't know.
Oh well, thanks for calling.
Well, Kaz,
I don't know. I mean, that's what we were talking about before you got on here. Hold on a second. I'm on this
okay.
other person's computer. So I'm
Like,
trying to figure out how to use this. I'm about to show you something that might help understand.
and why Turbs is doing that, Kaz, turn your camera back on. Come on.
Oh yeah. I'll do that in a second. Good second. I'm just having a ciggy.
Wipe the booger sugar off, or the crack on your lips.
I haven't done any of that. No, I literally needed to piss. I fucking hell.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Kaz, can you bring up the YouTube chat? O's just made a point that maybe we didn't consider.
Oh, wait.
He's saying the joke is that he got the WATP host to take the pictures of him.
Yeah. Oh, it's good.
Which is an interesting thing, because Kaz, who did you get to take this picture of you? I don't even know what side I'm on. With your friend's gun here.
There is no picture ever. That was AI.
But this is not you behind me right now.
I don't know what you're talking about. That was AI.
Dude, are you holding a unicorn pistol?
Yeah. God, I haven't got a line for that. But yeah. No, it's the bullet avoids straight people.
Oh, you're only out there killing facts.
Yeah. That's why it's a unicorn pistol.
I thought I was bad enough because I smoke fags. Jesus.
Do you know what? That sentence actually works. If you're in a kind of gangster area, you go, "Yo, smoke that fag," and that would mean shoot that.
Well, no, I mean it works in a couple ways. When you tell your bitch, hey, go smoke that fag.
Persuasion. I mean, yeah, it gets confusing. I mean, if you're in an East London boozer,
go make my money, bitch.
Pub, and you say, "Yo, dude, smoke that fag," and all of a sudden, some fucking queer gets shot. What are you gonna do? I don't know. Probably.
Except for you, it's normally in like a gay club's bathroom, and a guy's yelling, "Smoke that fag." He sticks his dick out in front of your face, right?
Well, I mean, this is your imagination. I don't know what to say.
I know, hey, listen, I'm Lance was kicked out of Sparktopia wrongfully, and I wish.
No, it was definitely wrongfully. I mean, listen. It was wrongfully. I wouldn't agree with him being kicked out of Sparktopia.
And Lance was right. He does Softcast. It does tell people that he gave the idea to follow Stuttering John. He told Chrissy Mayer to interview him or stuff like that. He was like, hey, maybe even go, hey, does he dabble in comedy to set him off? Softcast created that whole joke,
Yeah, no, I get it. But you should have, you almost pivoted back to Softcast and soft.
That's what we're doing.
What we're here to talk about, and that's the thing. This guy, I mean, the guy. I mean, he really doesn't offer much. He's such a fucking lame-o. I mean, I don't know how he even, and I don't know if in my absence we established how he became part of the dabbleverse. But I mean, where did he even come from? I'm always interested in the origin story of like where people came from. I mean, I can describe my origin story. Like I was an Opie Anthony guy. There was some.
Hey, can you ban spammers in your chat? There's someone spamming.
Yeah, Victoria.
Can you ban
Victoria. Ban
No,
Victoria.
ban
ASAP.
Rachel. If you ban
Kaz.
Rachel,
Yeah,
whoever
and
Rachel
Rachel.
T is, ban
Victoria
them.
and Rachel.
Yeah.
Tee-hee.
Also, Kaz, if you give
and-
Umlaut a wrench, he'll ban.
Oh shit, Cam. Yeah, camera. Okay.
Turn your camera on. Give
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
give Umlaut the
Don't
wrench.
worry. Calm down. Calm down.
And then I think Kinky Loco
Yeah,
said,
man.
"Unalive yourself."
Calm down. Right, fucking hell.
But that can be kind of endearing sometimes.
Yeah, it's fun for us, right?
Oh, Doom said you have 6 demerits now.
So let's sort this out. And now I was explaining. Sorry, I got a cigarette. I was explaining where I came from and how I.
Butter and
ended
Jay
up
is
in
just
the
being
Dabbleverse.
mean.
But nobody explained
meanie?
where soft came from. And the thing is,
Yeah,
I still don't get it. And the thing is, Turbs has got some wonderful stuff and some wonderful things about Turbs. Not about Turbs, about soft. But like, I still am kind of trying to get to grips, with this bullheaded.
Yeah, I can answer that question for you, Kaz, actually.
Oh, nice one.
So, I mean, you might want to like start back to share that screen again. Anyway, so my understanding is that, Soft started following some of these shows that were more local to the Detroit area. And that led him to Carl from WATP. He did the sort of, and what you'll see is he has a series of picking a show and trying to become the Uber creator fan. And he tries to, I guess, parlay that into like becoming famous or becoming somebody on the internet through that. And so, it started off with
Yeah. You're still here. Don't worry, we're just listening. Wait, what? Did he? Wait, what? Well, okay. Apparently, he muted himself, according to my statistics.
Kaz, did you mute Turbs?
No, I tried. Look, I'm trying to unmute. I don't know how much you can see, but I'm trying to unmute him. Like, oh no, he's unmuted. Okay.
Yeah.
No.
Maybe
Yeah,
soft
he should be here.
connections with-
Turbs, are you here?
Got to him. Like,
See, this is fuckery, right? And I don't mind. I don't mind a little bit of fuckery, and it's okay. But it just
Hello?
devalues their own
we
point.
can hear you now, Turbs. I don't know why Kaz muted you like that, Turbs.
I didn't mute anybody. But listen, I don't mind
hear me
a
now?
little bit of fuckery.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, no,
we can hear you.
No, okay. And I want to apologize to the viewers. Like, this is not my usual home setup, so I'm using a different person's computer, and it was kind of a mess. And so, this cable that I have that's hooked up to this mic that I never used before, if I jiggle it the wrong way, it comes out. And so then whenever that happens, StreamYard puts this thing up that says your mic has been muted, and then it mutes me. And so then I've got to go back through all the settings once I replug it back in and get it going again. So.
Just jerk it the correct way.
Yeah, that's right. So I apologize to the viewers. I apologize to you, Cass, and I apologize to Rochi and Ian as well. They expect more from me. So, but any of it, I don't know how much you guys heard of that
You're
before
right.
it cut out.
I expect everything. I was just supposed to show up.
Yeah, so he just got involved. He hopped from show to show, got to Carl, then got to Aaron. So that's how he got here. I mean, it's just stupid. But so that's where he's here. But if you ask him, of course, he basically would have created the dabbleverse. So it's it depends on whose origin story you believe.
Right. So, okay, but what's the evidence for that? I mean, what's his earliest encounter or kind of sort of presentation of the dabbleverse?
Well, I mean, I'm not a like, I can't tell you like, I'm not the biggest expert, but I mean, I can't tell you everything about the guy, but, I mean, oh, by the way, so here's his first show that he got involved in, just to kind of finish up. He did the Polished Millennials, which I don't know how many episodes they had, but it was actually his best effort at doing a show, because it was him and 3 other guys. Like, it was like maybe 1 or 2 black guys and him. So, he didn't have to talk as much, so people didn't have to hear him. So it kind of helped. I mean, he was on camera. He doesn't have a face for this kind of stuff, but he certainly doesn't have a voice, so it's minimized when he's on a show with other people. So that was his first thing, the Polished Millennials. Let's see. Okay, this may help you a little bit, guys. You'll appreciate this. This is his about me for his YouTube channel, and it's, of course, Softcast is a real punk. Witness his ridiculous attempt to be a YouTube star. And so I think that's kind of telling. Like, not many people are going to refer to themselves as a wannabe YouTube star, but that's Soft. And so you kind of have to view everything he does through the prism of this is his path to stardom, and you're kind of along for the ride.
Well, apparently I'm not, but like apparently you are. But the thing is, and that's interesting, because what first made you aware of Soft?
People just started talking about him. Then I saw some of his. I'll get to this before. You probably couldn't hear me because it was on my shitty AirPods or whatever, or something was happening. But I just saw him talking, and he was boasting of having. Well, I did this, I did that, and it was kind of like, I thought at first he was like trying to tell me he's more important than me, which is fine. I don't really care. But he, I mean, I thought that this guy was like he was a real like mover and shaker based on all the boasting he was doing, because I didn't know, better at that point. And I think maybe I asked around. I think Ian might have been the first person that actually knew who Soft was and could tell me, oh yeah, no, this guy's an idiot. He hasn't done anything. Because most people I would ask hadn't even heard of him. So I can't tell you like where he may have come up for other people, but obviously my guess is has something to do with Steel Toe.
I recognize the guy because he has a unique voice. And then he'd come in Discord, and he has this thing in Discord where he even told me right up front, oh, I don't like talking, I'm more of a listening guy. I just want to listen to you talk and understand what you're all about.
Yeah, I mean, that's gay. But, look, I'm not saying the guy is gay. I mean, but to be fair, looking at him, his ability with women is probably lacking. So, I don't know. I mean, good luck to the guy.
Absolutely. I don't know if you knew this, but some of the people in chat, I know Hawk and Rochi are familiar with John Domingo. And I was unaware, but apparently Soft has had some issues with John Domingo, and I was hoping to talk to John and figure out what the issues were, but I don't know. So John Domingo, I guess, got trolled by Soft, and this is sort of Soft's effort. But I think it's really funny because you know how Soft is. He labels his video, Soft Weekly tries to bring the fellows back together, and it doesn't go well. And then he goes, remember when Soft and John Domingo were friends? I suspect they were never friends, but of course, Soft thought.
The thing is, I don't really know what he's like. I mean, I'm relying on you to sort of inform me of what this guy is like. And he, he seems like an idiot. He seems like he does bad audio. He's not got the best voice. He puts copyrighted music over his stuff and just fucks shit up big time. Got no kind of idea what he's doing, and I can't get with that.
Yeah, I mean, he sucks. And so, of course, like in typical Soft fashion, Soft tries, and you'll see this pattern where Soft will like make a move and try to talk shit to somebody, but once there's any pushback, it's like he can't handle it because he knows he's just full of shit and doesn't have a point, and he can't argue and can't back up anything he says because it's just all nonsense. And so here in that same video, Boomer Bob, who I guess is one of those co-hosts with Domingo, says that after this was recorded, which was referring to that video, which, by the way, that video that Soft had posted was apparently 2 years old. So Soft is, of course, late to the game. 2 years after the fact, is trying to, like, I guess, brag like he had some role in fucking with John Domingo. And of course, this dude here points out, Boomer Bob points out that since then they had done 160 episodes, and the show is 2 years old. And so, of course, Soft, it just goes to show Soft's going to make fun of a guy in his show when even John Domingo and this Boomer Bob guy are able to do a show that has over 160 episodes and it's been going on for 2 years. As successful as it may or may not be, he's still done way more than Soft is, but yet Soft just can't manage to talk shit or do anything successful.
Yeah, no, I think this guy fucking stinks. Everything about him. And the thing is, right, there's something. Right, okay. You can have the failings of technicality. You can have the failings of, providing content and whatnot. But as long as you provide some personality or something different, I think you're okay.
Yeah, I mean, he can't do that. And so, I don't know what was discussed when I was gone, but I think a couple of things, if we're going to really discuss Soft today, we have to sort of hit these main topics. We need to talk about his constant name dropping and sort of clout chasing. And, he has this really bad habit of, like, he can't say anything without saying, well, I just talked to Blade, or Win by Two told me this, or I was talking to Melton, or, I was behind this particular idea. And so I think it's obviously that comes from a real deep insecurity, but he carries it to a level I really haven't seen before. I've never seen somebody like appeal to authority like he does with the way he drops, like Blade, Win by Two. I mean, he may do it, 50, 60% of the stuff he says begins with, well, I just got off the phone with Blade and he told me this, or Win by Two and I decided we're going to try to do this. He can't just, like, stand on his own, which is really, really surprising given, like, he clearly has this ego that's big enough to say he's come up with all these great ideas.
So what got him in with Win by Two?
So what I saw, and I've only seen a couple clips, but it looked like the way it was presented, I don't know what really happened behind the scenes, but Win by Two was going to try out some guest host, and he tried Soft. That may just be a bit to do the guest host search, but Soft was on there for, maybe a month or two. And every clip I saw, that had Soft on there and he was talking, Blade's just mocking him on screen because he kept getting interrupted. Like, he would interrupt Blade. He'd make dumb points. He'd go on forever. I mean, chat was blasting Soft. Blade was blasting Soft. I mean, it was just a disaster. And so I think at some point, Win by Two, Blade decided it just wasn't going to work, and it's not going to be a good show with this guy on, because he really was terrible. I mean, he really has no idea of, like, how to be a co-host or how to contribute to a show.
Well,
so
his timing, his cadence was terrible. And the thing is, the only clips I've seen, and I admit it's just clips, so I don't know. For all I know, they did a lot better shows. But he was interrupting. He didn't get the cadence, and sometimes you've got to work out the latency with somebody if you're doing it online, and you kind of work out that cadence plus the latency, and you kind of work it out. And he never did any of that.
Yeah, I mean, he can't do it, and which is weird because he really does he portrays himself as somebody that has experience and maybe even real radio. But aside from that, he certainly would have experience producing shows and things like that. But, I think some people just have it and others don't. And maybe some people can kind of learn it over time. But, somebody that's that clueless on how to, like, have a conversation, how to, like, come in and talk with other people, when to shut up, all that, it just, he's never going to get it, and it's obvious, but that doesn't mean he's not going to keep trying.
Now, can I ask you something? Would you have taken a co-host spot at Win by Two if you were offered at the same time as, or even any time between Soft and now?
Wait a second. You're asking me if I would take one?
Yeah. No, I'm asking you directly.
Oh no, I mean, I wouldn't take it, but that's really
and then by proxy, I'm asking you to denounce that. So you would never take a spot with Win by Two.
Well, I mean, no, I wouldn't. Honestly, like I generally speaking wouldn't do any show, but I'm obviously enjoying doing these shows with you guys. But that being said, no, I would. There's no way in hell I would do a co-hosting job with Win by Two. Mainly now at this point because that puts me in a league with Soft, and I can't have that.
Also, sorry, Turbs, I had to interrupt. Kaz, why are you saying that as if you're treating Turbs McGurk as your co-host? Like, what's going on here?
Oh no, he's definitely not that. I mean, never could be. But that's I'm just what I'm trying to establish, and I'll explain it for anyone who doesn't understand. And since I don't consider you completely stupid, I'll explain. Right, what I'm saying is, what I was getting at is there any kind of jealousy or kind of anything going on where Soft, being complete shit, has managed to get himself onto certain shows? Would Turbs have liked to be in that position? And I consider Turbs much higher up and more capable than Soft, obviously, as any normal person should. But like what I'm saying is that an aspect of his focus on Soft?
No, I mean, I'll put it this way. Like I've been on Win by Two because of like stuff I've tweeted, or something I've like written. So I've been on there before already. I don't know if first of all, I don't know if this is really very interesting for the viewer, but aside from that, like, I don't know if they want to hear about me, but yeah, I've been on Win by Two. In fact, I've probably been on Win by Two like just as many times as Soft has, but I just never have had to appear on it because it was like they were talking about stuff I wrote.
Yeah, no, I get you. So I mean, minimize success, yet mention it, and denounce the likelihood or wanting of being there. Okay, cool.
All right. So, but let's look. I think it's time to give an example of how like just how dumb this guy is in terms of like his ideas. So he had a really big idea that he thought was like truly brilliant, and it was this video. I can help Joey C. And I'll see if it'll come up here. Oh no, come on. Oh, it's not pulling. It won't pull. Oh, Jesus. All right. Here, I'm
you need backing music.
I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you. Anyway. But the funny thing about this video is I can help Joey see is the whole video is literally Soft doing sign language. There's no audio. It's just him doing sign language. And I don't know what he's saying. It sort of doesn't matter. But it's a 25-second video of him doing sign language. And it's the stupidest thing ever. And I guess he's making a joke about how I can help Joey C talk to his he has a daughter, Kaz, in case you weren't aware, that is deaf. And so like that would be him doing sign language. So this is of course this big celebratory thing. And just to like show you typical dumb Soft, somebody makes a comment, I can't hear you. And of course, Soft takes it literally. It says, that's what it's like when you're deaf, just typical Soft humor, real basic stuff.
So it's weird, Turbs, that you say this because you just presented evidence of Soft being late to the party in regards to the Boomer Bunker, for example. And in typical fashion of Soft, he's late to the Joey C party, right? And even I am late to the Joey C party, I must admit. Because everybody that
it's okay. I've got
is aware of Joey C understands that the first person to
I've got the backing music for in case Turf wants to search for what he needs. Sorry about that, Reggie. Let's see Turbs find what he was looking for.
Kaz, isn't this music copyrighted?
No,
I don't think this version. Like, I think it's a different. Like, as long as it's like a different tone or whatever.
All right, fair enough.
So right now we're looking for Turbs, looking for what he was trying to explain. Turbs is getting there. He can't find it yet, but can he find it? Let's go. Come on, Turbs. What's that comment? Is it ready? Tell me when you're ready and I'll stop the music. Otherwise, we're looping this forever.
Guys, I was just saying how long you would go with that. Guys, the link's in the show prep, so just hit it.
Yeah, typical Kaz fashion, Turbs. While
Hey,
you were doing all
so
this
again,
preparation, sending him that video, he was too busy fucking around with something he wanted to do, unfortunately.
But no, I just had no idea, But Tubbs, let me know when you're next looking for something. I've got your music ready.
Yeah, it's in the show prep.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, did you not pull up the links already ahead of time in the show prep?
Yeah, I've got that. Over here.
Okay, so go to the link that he just mentioned right now. 3, 2.
Well, I didn't hear that because
1.
I was playing with the music. Look, would you rather I'm not honest? I'm an honest host.
We want a good host. That's what we want.
Well,
lie to us and be good.
I mean, look, honest, good. I mean, it's like one of those crossover diagrams. I can't remember what they're called. But they meet in the middle, and I meet in the middle. It's like I meet in the middle of like halfway between good,
Your sexuality,
being honest, and that's what we do.
You meet in the middle. You're a little bit of boys, a little bit.
Well, we're not going to make any go jokes about that, but But anyway,
so I put the link for you also in the private chat here on StreamYard.
I've got to stop reading the chat because they're fucking insulting the fuck out of me.
Dude, yeah, you don't have the backbone to read the chat. You need to just pay attention to the private chat and the show prep.
I'm not going to go on. But so
let me read the comments.
So, listen, you found what you're looking for. I can't remember the band that sang that song. Otherwise, I'd be as good as
Kaz. The link is in the Google Doc.
Yeah.
Then the link is also in the private chat here on StreamYard.
Let's hear it.
I can write in a letter and mail it to you if you'd like.
What's real funny is earlier, guys. I'll just just a sidestep while this is going on. Turbs, did you know Kaz was live without pressing the live button for 10 minutes?
I did not know that.
He was doing a fucking show. The radio was going. He was doing drops. He was talking to chat.
Yeah,
he was doing a fucking show.
When on broadcast,
Kaz, click the private chat and StreamYard. I put the link there too.
Okay.
Yeah, I got here real early because I just got done. I got shit done, and I thought I was late, and so I turn on StreamYard, and Kaz is doing a show, and he's like, "Oh, Ian Hawk's in the background. We're about to pull him up right now, ladies and gents," and then. He's playing music. He's doing his little fucking TossPot shit, and yeah, I didn't realize for 10 minutes.
Ian, was he playing reggae music? Because he was last week. Yeah.
Nope. I was playing some proper breakbeat chill.
Kaz, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear.
Okay, listen. I'll say it one more time. I've sent you the link in the private chat on StreamYard. The link is in the Google Doc show prep under videos.
What the link you sent me is a like 21 second or something, not long link of him. Joey, I can help Joey see it.
Yeah, you can describe it. Just click the damn video and play it. It's the video I was just talking about.
We want to watch that video. The whole audience wants to see the video. We haven't seen it. Yeah, that's what you're doing right now. Pay attention. Follow along.
You're right. I'll do that. Yeah.
And by the way, audience, I will get to Soft's scandalous actions with dealing with Melton. So we will eventually, I swear to God, build to a crescendo here.
So we're getting it, don't we? I should have played the music. Let's have a look. Let's do that one. Okay,
people are shitting on you worse than they shit on Soft.
Well, that's okay, because the thing is, what I bring is personality, and the thing is, it's been a challenging one tonight. Right, that's all admit it. Now I don't know why I'm sharing a guy doing fucking.
Because because it's stupid. The guy did this video. He was like really proud of it. He talked about it for weeks and how proud he was. And he lets him see this guy that we've been talking about.
Well, that's wonderful. And I mean, I'm glad we shared that. That was
Anyway, let's
excellent.
start really shitting on this guy. Okay.
Look. But the thing is, right? Also, his wife's a fucking lawyer, and he seems to think he's a
Well,
fucking
ex-wife.
lawyer. Well, exactly. That's the point. He's a fucking. It's his ex-wife. She's already ditched him, right? He's ditched. Yep. He's done, and he's still. It's like, what do you call it?
Switch back to my
stolen valor. Stolen valor.
Well, okay,
stolen
it's funny you mentioned stolen valor. Switch back to my screen real quick.
Yeah. Let's see if I just
Fort Wayne's Morning News.
If I hit that twice, does that do that? Right, yeah, okay. We're all learning here. Every day's a school day, right? It's yeah. Oh, I even got a mouse. Oh yeah. Is that, oh, no. Right, okay. Right. So
Kaz,
yeah.
Kaz, can you understand why I've been saying to you all week that you should give control of StreamYard to Turbs and Ian?
Yes, but at the same stage, no, at the stage. Okay, right there you go. Right, it's yeah, it's that's you, right?
All right. Yep, that's it. So real quick, this is what got me started on deciding, you know what, enough's enough with this soft guy. So he's one of these idiots. It's a real tough dude. And of course, here he is doing classic soft. Ray better watch his back. WB2 is serious. Like, these are two tough guys about to fuck with Ray DeVito of all people. You're like, Ray's an idiot, but he's a nice guy. No need to fucking upload pictures with, you know, a target on his face like that. So that's what got me started on this. But it's funny you mentioned stolen valor, because Soft apparently hates people in the military and hates people that serve in the military. As you can see here, he says, I love these guys that think serving in the military means something other than they were in the military, which is just a really shitty comment from a fat, ugly loser like Soft to denigrate people who serve in the military. You may not like all the stuff the military does. I understand that, but they are selflessly serving the country and they are heroes. And it's just a real simple thing to, you know, if you hate military people, just keep your mouth shut and not look like an idiot. But Soft has that unique ability to always find a way to make himself look like a big retard. And so here he is doing it when he's talking about the military.
Well, yeah.
I just want to point out, this is also in the Biden administration. So could you imagine what he's saying in some like private communities? If this is what he's going to openly say in like a WATP Discord?
Oh yeah. I mean, just a clueless idiot. What do you think about that? What do you think about that? Because Richie, I know you guys are sort of British, but like in America, like they really don't take kindly to people talking shit about those who serve in the military. It's sort of a you know, at least a tradition to show respect to people who serve in the military. And I think it's the same in England, but you guys can help us out.
Well, listen, hoorah. I'm wearing my camo fucking stuff out of respect for those.
Yeah, I know Kaz is a big fan of people from the Navy, so I'm surprised he isn't more outraged at this.
Oh, see, if you'd have said you was going to say that comment, I'd have brought some clips. But like, here's the thing. Look, I'm wearing camo to support my hoorah guys who go out and fucking bomb Freeville and fucking absolutely ensure that fiat currency, nobody can ever, and don't you even fucking dare
Kaz was the wrong guy
think
to
about selling
Okay, all right.
Wow. I see where Kaz. I mean, I'm about to start shitting on Kaz right now. Is that where I'm about to go right now? Are we about to go that Kaz is an anti?
You
are
fuckers.
you?
So don't
Kaz,
you
are you
ever
anti your military?
Don't you,
are you
ever
anti the
think
British
about
Army?
Not being free?
What
because
is going
if you
on?
ever think about not being free, we're going to put a 50 cal through you and your wife and your fucking children's fucking heads.
Oh boy, let's move
just
on.
Because you turned at the wrong corner.
Kaz is anti-American.
Don't you ever think about not being
He's
free? Because you're going to be free, and if you're not free, you're going to be dead. Okay, so look, I obviously agree with Operation Freedom, Iraqi Freedom, absolutely. Let's free those motherfuckers and let's free them. And if they don't want to be free, they want to be dead. So let's get that clear, okay? Because they had weapons of mass destruction. That was proved in tests.
Okay, well, all right. I don't know what you're talking about, Cass.
I'm getting something in my earpiece. No. Wait,
Kaz, that was interesting.
What?
Whatever the fuck it was you
What?
just said, but I think we'd all agree that the service members weren't the ones making decisions to go over there and fight and
Of
interact, so
course,
they're
I
following
love the
orders.
service members.
But anyway, let's just
Listen.
let's move on from that really quick. So as you'll see here, and I want you to note at the top of this because this is going to play into later. There's an F
Okay.
Bentley's list that's reposted this, but I just picked this randomly because we need to change the subject quickly before we get canceled. So here is Soft is bragging that his studios are fully functional again, and he'll see Aaron Imholt next week. Now, listen, I get it. Aaron Imholt sucks, but Aaron Imholt there's a culture industry of internet losers like Soft acting tough when they're talking shit to Aaron. And Soft is, not to be outdone by anybody else. He thinks he's the toughest motherfucker in the world because he says, you won't know which show. I don't want you to hide. You better look me in the fucking eyes. Again, this is Soft, the tough guy who hates the military, who looks like a piece of shit that ain't going to fight anybody, talking shit to Aaron Imholt on the internet, and then using his fake other alt account, F Bentley, to promote it.
Fucking Ben. Hey, I don't know. Right, listen. Right, so can you clarify the question? Are you asking, is Aaron Imholt a lying bastard? The answer is
No.
yes. Are you asking,
We're not asking any of that.
Yeah, we're not.
We're asking you to focus on fucking Soft Weekly before you get shivved, motherfucker.
Hey,
You gotta
big man.
focus on the guy.
Yeah,
Stop
listen,
talking about other people. Focus on the guy you're trying to shit on.
Circle around. Do you understand? The good host stretches and then ties it in the bow and circles around. So are you asking?
Go to the next thing, Soft. You're Soft now.
Look, I almost pause. Right, I almost thought there was kind of like an irony of like getting me to talk about Soft, a guy who does bad audio, bad voice, fucking.
For the viewers, I'm just going to keep showing.
Yeah.
Look,
Well, I don't need your input, Turbs.
Okay.
But like, I always thought there was an irony there, and I thought I'd go with it. But the thing is about Soft, right? He's the worst, right? And somebody else brought up Aaron Imholt, and the thing is, as a host, I've got to like stretch and like expound on that. It's the way I do. But fucking.
Well, Kaz, if you
Wait,
paid
is that
attention,
what
okay, pause. We've got another tangent. Go.
now, if you were paying attention, Turbs is showing currently some slides of Soft Weekly talking about Aaron Imholt, and you could make this about Soft rather than talking about Aaron Imholt.
Well,
Yeah, hey,
how do you know that's not
is
what I
the
was
saying
thinking?
canary in a coal mine?
Yeah, that's typical Soft, sort of missing the mark.
Yeah, that's weird.
Isn't it a coal mine?
Yeah, it's a
that's
coal
right.
mine,
That's
yeah,
right.
Not a cool mine. Yeah.
Like Soft shit talking is like a Temu version of shit talking, where it's like, he's kind of ordering the right product, but it comes back and it's like defective, or like, it's way too small, or it's just not the right thing, but it looked the right thing in the picture.
Yeah. Look, this guy, I still haven't. Look, what I wanted to do here was get a sort of trajectory of how this guy began and how he ends. We're kind of jumping around a little bit, and that's fine because the guy's an ass at whatever stage you pick him up at, and that's fine. But it's like, come on.
All right. Let's just look at a few. Anyway, let's look at a few of these tweets and messages of Soft just being a douchebag, using clout to like boost his profile image, and then you can just talk over me about whatever it is you want to talk about, guys.
No, it's all right. I'm not gonna do it. That's all right. We're having fun, don't we? Yeah, well, why don't you explain what you're fucking showing? Fuck.
Well, I was, and then you kept interrupting me.
If you fucking leave it there long enough, I'll explain it.
Wait, Turbs, 2 seconds. Kaz, what was the last thing that Turbs just said?
He was on about some guy called Soft.
Yeah, that's right.
See,
All right.
you can't fool the fool. Just fucking about that.
Anyway, okay. We'll have to go through these later.
Look, no, we should go through them.
This is my
now.
favorite. This is actually one of my
No,
favorites
I'd
I'm about
read
to show
them.
right now.
If you
So-
left them up there for half a second, listen,
Yes.
here's the thing.
Oh, this one's one of
Look.
my favorite, Kaz. So here he goes. I told Sam win by 2 NLO, and I even posted it on the sub being Still to Boring Show subreddit. This is just round 2 now. Everyone take a deep breath and reset because it's still on. Aaron got a short-term W, but we for sure got a W as well. Great job, goal reachers. So this is soft in his, I guess, coach form, being an uber douchebag, trying to talk tough, rally the troops against Aaron. Again, this is internet nonsense that he's like trying to rally people for. And here he is, of course, name drop that he told Sam. That's obviously Sam from Sprigtopia, win by 2 and NLO. So this is, thank God we have Soft here, who's in such good connection with these leaders of the anti-Aaron movement. So please, thank you, Soft, for, again, you hate the military, but boy, you're sure good at rallying the troops in this case. Thanks.
No, thank you for reading that. I'm actually dyslexic, so it's an Equality Act issue.
Wait, are you
And-
really dyslexic?
No.
Well, another stolen.
I don't know because I wouldn't know if I was because
I think that was like kind of a slight at him shitting on you for reading something for him.
The test.
Hmm.
No, look, I wouldn't know if I was because they gave me the test in writing.
Well, okay,
written
there
form.
you go. That's a good joke, Kaz. Well, Kaz,
Thanks.
I just hope you understand. I have to read these out because Soft said he was going to be watching tonight, and Soft is retarded, so he probably can't read. That's the only reason why he's typing such dumb shit out. So I'm trying to help him.
Do you know what? I was so hoping Soft would get back to me so I could like.
He's in chat right now. Like his name is Dembe, Dembe, Dembe. He's been talking all night.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
I'll have to add that to the list of soft alts I've identified. Okay, so this is a grown-ass man saying, I think he's actually talking to me here. Whatever you say, Melton told Blade he is good looking. Take that for what it is, LOL. Like,
No, okay, I've got issue with this.
okay,
like,
go ahead.
on multiple levels. Because look, for a start, I mean, saying okay, Milton told Blade he's good looking. Okay, Blade, I'm assuming that's the win by 2 guy.
Blade. We talked
Yes,
about that
that's
earlier.
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have. We've established, but I'm bringing any new viewers into the conversation. And the thing is, saying he's good looking, I mean, come on. I mean, look, he's all right. I mean, look, if you're a gay bear or whatever, like, or a bear lover, or whatever, I don't know. I don't know the gay terminology. I guess.
Well, Kaz,
Look,
it
and
seems
also,
that you
listen,
do know something
listen,
about
he
being
wears
gay,
reflective
something like that.
sunglasses, so all I see is me. So obviously it's good looking. But like fucking hell, I don't know. This is a kind of queer fucking this is like Queebo shit. You know, I don't know what the fuck's going on. I mean, Soft, and to be fair, Soft is way beyond his gay years. Okay, like he is bald, he's ugly, and he's unfunny. Yet those are the 3 things, like the 3 cards. Like, have you got your hair card, your funny card, or your young card? Those are the cards that you need to get to enter the gay bar. Allegedly, I've never been. And fucking this guy has fucking, you know, so why is he trying to discount all of those? He's obviously projecting, and, you know, Soft is a complete loser.
I couldn't have said it better myself. All right, so that being said, he is bragging about being bulletproof because his wife's like, okay, I think it's time. The chat needs us to get to it, and I think we need to really give Dembe kind of what he came for too. So let's talk about his relationship with Melton. Okay. And I don't know if Victoria is able to come in and talk about some of the recent stuff that he's been doing. Because, you know, obviously I'm not on that Discord anymore. But I can sort of paraphrase it if she's not available to explain the new version of Dembe /soft/F, Bentley's List. There's a few others.
Mhm.
Is Victoria around? Catch just a yes or no? If not, I'll go for it.
I can't see Kaz, Reggie, Ian Hawk, Turbs.
Yeah, give her a second. She just said that in the chat.
Okay,
Okay.
fantastic.
Okay.
Anyway, so while she's getting there,
When she comes in, I'm gonna run to the toilet.
to the
I
bathroom.
haven't even seen you drink much. So what are you doing that you're pissing on?
No, I was having the drink earlier. I've got some here. I've got plenty here. But no, I'm trying to remain within the realms of consciousness. Oh shit! I nearly dropped my fucking drink on the
Barely holding on. I see.
And then I'm gonna get totally fucked up and fucking wreck the Discord.
Well, while we're waiting on Victoria, I'm going to have this. This will be our first starting point. So this was Soft saying, I can't believe anyone who knows me thinks I'd sell out. I do this for the goof because it's fun. Melton flat out stole ideas from me and he knows it. It's all whatever, but it's also fuck him. So that's kind of the preface to this whole segment here on Soft because, you know, this sets up Soft nicely for what he did to Melton. And then the irony if he's now literally down on his knees blowing Melton because he's desperate to get some attention from him.
The thing is, right? I mean, Soft is saying what he sort of supposedly provided to Melton, but then there's a whole different thing between Melton and Redbar and sort of the argument of ideas there. So I don't know. I mean, to me, Soft is just sort of trailing behind and kind of trying to grab at the scraps and say, "Hey, that was mine." You know, it was like it's not. There are a whole bunch of people who are much more successful, and in fact, I'm sure you could, if you researched into it, there are people who would sort of say that they've had similar ideas and whatever, and also there's parallel thinking. And you know, Soft is just being ridiculous. And the thing is, if you want to move forward in life, you can't just focus on what other people are doing. You've got to actually do something for yourself. And it doesn't matter if something you thought of but you didn't execute got executed by somebody else. For example, I mean, you know, you got Soft saying, like, he's talking about what's his idea? He doesn't specify. So what's his specification? Like, what's he saying? Like,
let's get into just Melton specifically.
Like, oh, I was going to do a podcast and I was going to snipe stream some random local radio guy, because that's what Melton's doing. Melton is just fucking streaming and snipe streaming some fucking local radio guy, i.e. Aaron Imholt. So is Soft trying to say, oh, 20 years ago, I thought to myself, one day I'm going to use this internet to have a show, and then I'm going to take a show from some random fired local radio.
Yeah,
it just doesn't make sense. It's fucking ridiculous. Soft is a fucking retard.
Amen. Real quick, Kaz. Dembe, first off, Soft, you might as well just use your real name when you're in a chat because you're not doing anything to hide that it's you. So it's kind of bizarre. It's sort of weird behavior to come into a chat as Dembe when you said you were going to watch the show. We know you're going to watch the show, and we're watching you chat in the live chat to the show. Just be a man, use your real name for once. And just, you know, first off, feel free to come on here and just talk to us about it, but at least use your real name in chat. There's no need to use Dembe, which I guess is you cosplaying as a black person in this, which is actually to foreshadow a really weird thing that you're cosplaying to on one of your alt accounts. But anyway, so
yeah, 100%. And
so
from Turbs, just before you carry on, Turbs,
right.
Look, anybody is welcome in the chat. I don't think I've ever banned.
Hold on, Kaz. I'm sorry.
No. Let me just finish this, and then you can
Jesus
continue.
Christ.
Wait. I don't think I've ever banned anybody, and you know, you can come in your real name. You can come on the show on your real name. You can do what you want. That's fine. And over to you, Turbs.
Okay, great.
2 minutes.
Okay, awesome.
Can
First
you
off,
fill for 2 minutes?
Yes, absolutely. So Dembe, Soft, all your different alts, just to make it really clear, and Gay Hercules is another one that's really funny, and we'll get to that one in a minute. But you actually gave me permission to do this. Normally I wouldn't show all these messages, but you said to bring it. You said you had nothing to hide, that you stood by all your comments, that you had no problem with me showing it to everyone. So I'm giving you exactly what you wanted, Dembe. Okay. So anyway, as you can see here, he says, when I gave my DMs him referring to Melton. My name is Aaron. I believe that was his first big break on the story. So this blows my mind. I guess he's sitting here saying that he was the originator of Melton having any big break on Aaron, but of course, obviously we know that's nonsense. Let's get through here real quick. Well, actually, I should wait for Kaz to come back because he needs to see this. But anyway, we'll go back here. So, Soft, just log back out. Log out of Dembe and log back in your Soft Weekly account. Just make it official.
Also, I believe Turbs, I don't know whether you was aware of this, but I believe some people have tried to reach out to him and send him the link to this show as well. And also, I see you, Victoria, but unfortunately, Kaz isn't here, and nobody else can bring you up on stage.
I like it. Hey, look, he just popped in on his normal account, Coach
There you
Weekly, to claim that he's already here.
Good.
Oh, cool.
I'm just going to show some tweets of him talking shit to Melton, then we'll get to the fun stuff. He was going to do a big super tip special, and then Melton fucked him. Plus, he's been working on other projects.
So, Turbs, do you mind me
Yeah.
asking? Was this was Kaz's idea, right, to cover Soft Weekly? Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of a group thing.
Oh, okay. Because the reason why I say that is because Kaz seems to have lost interest, which is weird for me.
Yeah, I don't know. He does seem like he doesn't give a fuck about going after Soft.
Like I thought he was all amped up, I talked to him earlier today, and he was telling me a story that happened in his real life, and he said, "But I'm not going to say it on the show because I'll actually be, having it out with Soft Weekly." And I was like, "Oh, okay." So I was looking forward to watching this, and then somebody sent me a link and said, "Look, he's on his own. Turbs ain't there yet. Go and help him out." I was like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah. Well, in Kaz's defense, he didn't know when he started down this week that I was going to be out of town, but whatever. I wish we could bring Victoria on.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's just get started on this. So,
Okay, so there's
there it is. Perfect.
Listen, I'm glad we're back onto Soft because, and also my voice was getting really fucking high because I hadn't fucking had a drink. But
no worries. Hey, bring Victoria on. She says she's in the back.
oh yeah, she can come on anytime she wants. She's not. Well, oh wait a minute. Sorry, I've got a. Oh, device is not connected. Victoria, I can see you there, but it says device is not connected, so I can't. It's not giving me the option to bring you on.
I'll tell you what.
I'm trying.
Okay, no. Okay, all right. I want to give Soft, since he's here on his main account, something to really wonder. But I'll wait till we get Victoria on because I think we kind of need to hear her reaction as a female to this.
You see, the thing is about. Look, I don't understand certain people. Look, I understand, and I'm going to put my camera back on, but I understand I'm a ridiculous person. Okay, I understand that. But I think people like, what's his name? Soft, think he's actually a serious person who can, contribute something to this thing. But he's got no, there's nothing funny. There's nothing going on. Look, at least if I'm not being funny, I'm being ridiculous, and the people going to laugh at me. And I understand that a lot of the time people laugh at me rather than with me. And sure, that's fine, but at least people are laughing. But it's like I don't see what Soft is bringing, because people are not laughing. Well, people are sort of like acknowledging he's shit, but they're not kind of laughing, I can at least throw the occasional ridiculous line in there and fucking people will laugh at me, I mean, do you agree, Turbs, or do you, I don't know, maybe you disagree?
No, I agree with you. I mean, but I guess it's like you're not able to get Victoria on, just to put a bow on that.
Look, as soon as she, look, I said, wait, she's, okay, she's got, okay, yeah, I've got her. Victoria, are you there?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, you're a bit quiet, but so if you can do anything about that, that'd be cool. But I can hear you.
Okay, so Victoria, you're still there? Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So I guess could you just give like a quick rundown of how Soft has been recently in the NLO Discord? And what I'm going to do in the meantime is I'm going to bring up something that I think Soft really is going to want to have to explain. But if you could just do that really quickly.
Of course. I'm just kind of surprised because I got the feeling that like he wasn't the biggest fan of Melton because of like they clashed with the, who got into Steel Toe first. And apparently, I guess Soft is a Melton fan now because of the super tips. And I'm just looking at a few. This was in the notes cast, but one of the comments on January 14th, or 15th, sorry, the super tip machine is a fine service that allows small creators the opportunity to optimize the revenue generation process, producing the best possible return and personal gain for said small creators. Okay. So now he has super tips. It just didn't make sense to me. It was like, so is he a Melton fan or not? Or
Yeah, he definitely hated super tips before he was able to get in on it.
Now, can we establish here on my show? I want the exclusive on this show. I mean, how involved is Patrick Melton in super tips? I want that.
It's not an exclusive. I mean, it's his thing.
Yeah, okay. Right, no, but it is an exclusive because I've not heard anybody say that. I've heard the fucking hefty broads go, "Oh, I'm not gonna critique super tips," whatever. Like, I've not heard any show say this is fucking. Look, okay, correct me.
Because let me just correct you by moving on. So if you're looking at the screen right now, Kaz, this is going to shock. Kaz, trust me, this is really bad. You were trying. But here, Coach, shut up, Kaz. Coach Weekly, I want you to look at. Kaz, shut the fuck up. I have the thing on the screen we need him to talk about. God damn it.
We'll work
shut up.
Together.
Hey, Coach Weekly, I want you to look at the screen. I want you to look at the screen, Kaz, because Coach Weekly, Soft Weekly, Dembe, the Gay Hercules, this is your alt account. And anyone, I welcome everyone to go look at this themselves.
What the fuck are you talking about? That's
not shut the fuck up. God damn it. I'm begging you to shut up.
Kaz, this is Soft's.
I'm about to cut Soft's throat if you would shut the fuck up, okay?
You don't tell me to
shut up
on my show. Shut the fuck up, you fucking retard.
Kaz, I swear to God, if you don't shut the fuck up.
I swear to God, I will cut you the fuck off.
Bro, you're taking the wrong angle.
Are you trying to stop me from exposing him as a pedo lover?
No.
Kaz, okay, then shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Look at the screen. It says pederasty. It says pederasty on the screen.
Up.
Look, you're the guy who's putting fucking dicks on my fucking.
Kaz, shut up. I'm begging you for once in your life to shut the fuck up.
Well, ask me nicely.
Please shut up, Kaz.
Okay, no problem.
Thanks. Okay, so anyway, Gay Hercules, Coach Weekly, I want you to look at this, okay? Now, here's something that's funny. A clueless guy would be a guy that would create an alt account, call it Coach Gay Hercules, which is dumb, okay? Put a Kevin Sorbo pick on there as Hercules. That's dumb, okay? And then in the description for the account, he puts hashtag pederasty, P-E-D-E-R-A-S-T-Y. Now, I can't show the definition, okay, because obviously, and I wish you could come on here and tell us what you think it means, but Google here, the Google definition of that word, pederasty, says sexual activity involving a man and a boy or youth. Yeah. Now, this is really bizarre because I get when you create alt accounts, you're kind of cosplaying. So I get making a Hercules account. You're going to cosplay as a gay Hercules. That's funny. But I'll tell you what, and I think I'll just say for myself, and maybe we can go in the room here and ask people, would you ever cosplay as a pedophile on an account that you use? That's bizarre, Soft. I would never do it. I'm curious, Hawk, would you ever cosplay as a pedophile?
I think even cosplaying as a pedophile is a felony. I think even cosplaying.
I think you're right, actually. That's what's really funny. So, okay, Kaz, I'm just curious. Would you ever cosplay as a pedophile?
Well, there's 2 points to this. One, I wouldn't cosplay. And two, I wouldn't cosplay as a pedophile. Of course I wouldn't.
Bingo.
That's ridiculous. And to be fair, yeah, well, I can't even say what I think about, it's ridiculous and it's not acceptable. In my libertarian utopia, things would happen.
So Soft, you're here in the chat. So explain to us why you created an account where you put hashtag pederasty, which the definition says sexual activity involving a man and a boy. Why would you do that? What did you think was funny behind that? What was the joke in hashtagging pedophilia?
Oh yeah,
Well, he said gay
Yeah,
Hercules
yeah.
isn't a pedophile. He's
I
a
like it.
revenge rapist.
What's the joke? Wait, did he
That's
have-
his joke right there.
Yeah, wait, I like jokes. Wait, what was the joke?
He isn't a pedophile. He's a revenge rapist. Is what Soft is saying right now.
No, don't help him. Don't help him. Right, let him explain his art.
Kaz,
I'm fucking telling you what he said, you stupid ass motherfucker.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Hey,
Come on, you're
shut the
sorry,
fuck up. Hey, turn your camera off and leave this fucking stream, retard.
Shut the fuck up.
But here's
You're
the funny
a
thing.
fucking retard. Leave
Here's
the
the funny
stream,
thing about
faggot.
here's the funny thing about
Stupid.
Soft. Is
You're
here's the funny thing
stupid,
about
We're
faggot.
talking about soft. We can fucking sort this out later.
here's the funny thing about Soft is okay. Let's just say and this would be a classic Soft thing. Let's just say hypothetically that he creates this account, does a hashtag pederasty, which doesn't mean revenge rape, and it doesn't mean killing like rapist. It doesn't mean anything like that. It really just means men having sex with boys. But it's classic Soft to have his intention to be a revenge rape scenario, and he's so dumb that he just creates an account that shouts out pedophilia. Good job, Soft. Bravo. Another classic Soft Weekly moment.
Was the revenge rape scenario there also Soft when you were sharing Kiki's porn on your live streams on YouTube? Remember when you used to flash her OnlyFans nudes real quick on YouTube?
Now,
That was your
I-
gig.
here's what I've observed. Now, soft, I believe your streams or your videos are 18 plus, and you define yourself as soft. Does that mean you are hard for non-18 plus streams?
Let's say Soft created an account that says something he did say.
What does that mean?
Yeah, what are you talking about? So are you saying you did the stuff that you tweeted in there on that account?
Are we talking to somebody in chat? Right, because just
Yeah,
wait, wait,
Well, no. Soft
come in.
Weekly doesn't have the capabilities to showing up. Like he doesn't have the ability to.
Soft, come in now, because basically we're gonna wreck you. Because basically you like I'm gonna keep reposting this as with Soft Weekly, Post Weekly, all sorts of things. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the pristine moments of you being exposed as a pedophile, as you seem to be, and if you don't deny, 3, 2.
Okay.
Hey, Soft, don't tell us where the don't tell us where the okay, first of all, hey, Cash, shut the fuck up for a second. Hey, Soft, don't tell us the show. We're the people on Scream, so we can go wherever the fuck we want, and you say the exact same thing. Okay, so if I'm talking to you because you're in the chat responding, there's a dialogue, faggot. All right. So why don't you show up, or you can keep talking, and we'll have a conversation.
Yeah,
Can you guys hear
Coach
me?
Weekly, you're in chat.
Yeah, sorry, Turbs.
Oh no. I was just saying what Soft needs to understand. It's very rare that you get to confront somebody for having pedophilic Twitter accounts directly, and so it's kind of fun to have you in the chat, Soft, and we get to see your explanation and how pathetic it is to why you would put an account that's shouting out being a pedophile. That's just bizarre. Like if your goal was to make it like an anti-pedophile thing, why wouldn't you just say that? Why wouldn't you make that clear? It's like you're dabbling and playing with words in a way you don't understand it. Like at some point you got to kind of realize your limitations.
You're dabbling, and the dabbleverse is stronger than you. Calm down. I knew somebody'd laugh. Come
I'm
on.
laughing
That's
at you,
funny.
Kaz.
That was funny.
Yeah.
Oh, I think Soft left.
Oh, fucking hell. Soft left, soft right is fucking soft to the bottom, mate. Fucking droops.
Anyway, so yeah, okay. So here's some funny stuff. So obviously, soft doesn't.
Yeah, some of it was funny. Look, we've got to fucking carry on. Come on, let's keep going. Keep going.
Fuck.
Okay, so here's the question. All right, so you have an account like this. Now let's give him the benefit of the doubt, just so we can look forward into the future here. He meant to make this as like an anti-pedophile account, but he kind of missed the mark. A lot of people, very understandably, are reading this, looking at that word, the hashtag, seeing the definition that it's, glorifying men having sex with boys. And so, he might think, okay, well, shit, maybe I didn't do a good job in the way I wrote that. So how quickly do you think Soft is going to go and fix that right there? How long do you think it'll take him?
Kaz?
Oh,
Now wait a minute. I'm not answering this. Wait, what the fuck?
Okay, I'll tell you this: if it were me and I made that mistake, first off, I wouldn't dabble in pedophile stuff, like, because I think it's all fucking terrible. I'm not one of those type of people.
Exactly.
I don't think any of us are. But Soft is that kind of guy that will dabble in it. Obviously, like, this isn't me making stuff up; these are his own words. So he probably has to realize, okay, maybe I went about this the wrong way. I would think if it were one of us, we would go and immediately change that.
He goes about it the wrong way.
Not a good look.
Yeah. Let's
Would it
see how
take him
long it
6
takes
months?
off. Yeah, let's see. I think 6 months is probably a good bet.
Well, that's fair. But I mean, look, I think what you should do is give us like things that we can do, like quicker lines with, like,
Are you looking for a multiple choice answer, faggot? It's he asked you a timeline and you could say 2 days. You could say 5 fucking months. Like I just said 6 months, retard. Are you not following along at all? I just ate a fucking torta and I knew what fucking Turbs was saying the entire time, retard. Do I have to do this tonight?
Wasp's nest. Calm down.
The fucking sandwich, retard. And I got to realize that you are more stupid than Soft is, Kaz.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
let's keep the team together for now.
Where this might be going. I put that on my fucking decision tree.
Oh wait! I just saw Soft say something about me. Wait a second. He said something about Ian Hawk right there. A little bit up.
No, I didn't.
No, he said, thank you guys. I thought you would bring something. Well, Soft, you've got a pedophile problem now that you kind of need to go fix. And I think you need to get your ass on that account and change it immediately.
Yeah, anything hashtag pederasty is a joke. Fuck you, Soft. Die.
Or just talk and explain it if it's so funny. Like, maybe we don't get it.
We don't need the explanation. I don't need a joke. I don't need the parody account of you being a pedophile. Fuck you. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say.
Maybe
and I'll just say this
to get it.
I'll say this, Soft, and this is something you ought to consider. I know of another account you have that uses your real name, just to give you a hint, that has children on it. And I think given the fact you have another alt account that has pederasty on it, you really ought to consider fixing that. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm not going to get into it in any detail here, but Soft, you know exactly what I'm referring to. So you ought to fix it. You ought to take some of this stuff seriously.
Yeah. John Peter File.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, so of course here's Soft, this idiot, thinking he came up with a Milton is gay bit, which of course just like, I mean, no offense to Soft, like, I don't know if Milton's gay or not, but a lot of people think he's gay. And a lot of people have been talking about it for a long time. So I don't think it was your bit, but of course, you think you're the brilliant genius, Soft.
Hey, Soft, let me tell you something, right? Milton is too fat to be gay. Okay, so yeah, gay people have class, starting class. And so you're wrong.
Win by 2 always thinking about his enemies getting hurt or dying more than Melton talks about fucking kids. Admits it's sick and just says, that's where I'm at. What?
So is that Soft's attempt at calling out Blade for not going hard or Melton for being, weird towards kids? Which is kind of ironic, right?
I'm not even sure what's going on there.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we can hear you now. Yeah.
We got you.
Nothing again. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know what's going on here, but all I can tell you is that this is just another example. Of course, this is when Soft was in his anti-Melton phase before he did a flip flop. Now, and he's of course wanting to blow Melton. So of course he thinks he's the originator of the. If you've been paying attention to all this, he of course thinks that he's the originator of most of Melton's bits. The Melton in the morning. We need to cover that still, but he also thinks he's the originator of Melton's gay. He's been pushing the pedophile rumors, so he's clearly an anti-Melton thing. So it's kind of weird because that wasn't how it always stayed. And as you can see here, of course, here he is again to go back to this. He's bragging that he would never sell out and turn back to being friends with Melton. But we know better because, of course, of what Victoria told us, because now he is all in on Melton. Mama, Melton makes him feel, which is the gayest fucking thing ever.
It's the worst. And he has super tips now, though, right?
Talking of super tips,
Literally.
yeah, that's the gayest. That's like some gay subversion. Yeah, super tips.
Kaz, wake up.
I'm awake. Come on, that wasn't.
Kaz, you have the lowest level of wanting to shit on. I want to shit on you more than I want to shit on fucking Soft right now.
No,
And I got my fucking cat on my shoulder, dude. You're fucking pathetic, dude. This is sad.
Oh.
You get drunk last night. You did that. You did this last week. You got drunk the night beforehand, and then you were low level energy guy all night Friday night last week. I think that's what you did again tonight. You fucked us over.
No, the thing is, I'm about this guy Soft, and he's out of order.
He just called you a faggot.
Did he? What
Yeah, in the chat. He just called you a faggot. You're on screen. You're a
Hi.
faggot.
Fucking Soft. What the fuck's wrong with you? Right, you're fucking out of order. And what the fuck you talking about? Like, you're the faggot. Right, you tried to fucking kiss up and suck up to fucking other podcasts, and you tried to go there, and you ain't got nothing. What you got to offer? How do you even do it? Do you know what? This is my intrigue, is how you actually fucking get into these fucking podcasts. Right, how do you do it? And it's not because I want to do it. I couldn't give two fucks. I'll do my own thing. I'll do my own shit thing. You're watching it now, you fucking faggot. You're fucking watching it now. That's what you're watching. You're a viewer now. You're counting to my viewers now, you fucking stupid shit. Now, what the fuck is wrong with you? Now, but what? You're going to go, oh, I can provide some things to you, and I can do this to your podcast. Shut the fuck up, you fuckface. You fucking stupid shit. What the fuck's wrong with you? No, I'm not a puppet. Because, by the way, I'm doing a double subversion on these twats who think they're subverting me, and by the way, they're all going to get fucked in the end. And that includes the fucking stupid cunt. And that includes the stupid cunt. Yeah.
Wait.
They're laughing now.
Wait. Did you call Victoria the stupid cunt? Because
yes,
that's the
who I'm
woman's
calling the
role.
stupid cunt.
And what are you gonna subvert us by? Are you gonna screw us over by bringing the bubbler over, and he's gonna yell nigger over and over? Are you afraid that we're gonna hear the word nigger? I'm not sure what the bubbler is gonna bring that we haven't brought to you, but the nigger isn't gonna fucking scare me away, Toss. Okay, and if the bubbler, and if you're double subverting anyone. No, you're the one fucking going off that you're gonna you're subverting us. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
By the way,
they made a fucking show with you, and you're not following your show at all.
Exactly. And we know Bubbler's the one who sent you the message about me, and he so wants to get on
You're
Street
so
with me.
retarded. See, okay, that proves you're retarded because that's not correct. But
Oh,
like, yeah,
fuck.
okay. But no, Ian, I don't mind Ian. But like, fucking the rest of them, they're all getting a double subversion.
I don't know why you're having to go at me, Kaz. I've been nice to you this week.
Yeah, you're right. But
I
like,
have to
it's,
talk about
it's
the
right.
Oh.
But they, it's called divided
This just goes to
Yeah.
show, like, actually, that even when you like show that Soft has pedophilia tendencies, we're still going to fight about the same stupid shit.
Yep.
No, not really, because
A new
but like, the thing is, right? I just got to rile up this fucking dumb broad, right? You know, she's got right. Is she that? She can be at it. She's already at it, but okay.
What are you talking about,
I
Victoria?
don't know, some dumb broad. I don't know who she is.
Oh,
I
fuck.
don't know.
Oh, jeez.
Got a screechy voice, but yeah, she's alright.
Hey, Kaz, can I just say, I'm not surprised some gypsy punched you in the face today. Fucking hell.
Oh, you can't say that.
That
Well,
was
you can, but like I'm a free speech absolutist. But like
All right, would you rather me use the term traveller? Sorry.
it's just a order.
Anyway,
Coach Weekly, this is the greatest show. You're still
But
on?
the thing
know.
is, right? See, here's the thing, Coach Weekly or Coach Weekly. You see, why have you changed your name to Coach Week? Ouch! Why have you changed your? I'm going to lean over there cautiously. Why have you named your name or yourself Coach Weekly when your name's really soft, i.e., your brain?
yeah, it is.
Soft.
Oh, well, you can imagine what I suspect. Just a guess, knowing Soft like I think I do at this point. I bet he's doing this because he thinks it's a brilliant way to make fun of Aaron Imholt, referring to himself as a coach.
Right. It's really funny and not played out at all, right?
No. Brilliant stuff.
Yeah.
Brilliant stuff.
I mean, I used to buy old coaches and stuff to make into camper vans. So you're just retarded.
Can I just comment on what's being shown on screen right now, Kaz? If you don't mind, trying to pay attention for like 2 minutes at least.
Yeah, and real quick, just to address the
2 minutes.
Gay Hercules
Just- yeah.
pedophile lover in chat, Coach Weekly, he says, "You got me posting a screenshot of something I posted." Yeah, see, that's generally how this works, dummy. Like when people make fun of Aaron Imholt, they use what he said against him. You know, it's pretty classic. I know, like, hopefully you even can understand that. So, showing where you've said something that would indicate that you love pedophiles in your little cosplay account, like showing that you put that on there is a way of, embarrassing you, making fun of you. So here we are. We're just looking at other dumb shit you said. So, Kaz, do you see this on the screen? Let's talk about that. So here is Soft in his onion-filled video, which I actually think he has said numerous times is his most proud video. He's using the description of the video to make some point, which, of course, nobody's going to read. But this is classic Soft, thinking everything he does is the most important thing in the world. And so he says, Melton said Clippers would get comped tickets for Hackamania. He then went on to mention me clipping during the same show in all caps. When I asked him if I qualified for a free ticket, he rebuffed me. The nerve. Now he's begging Joey C to show up. Joey fucking C. Eat some spinning penises, Milton. Good one, Soft.
Buffed and rebuffed.
Yeah, but
Kaz,
said he
go
didn't.
ahead.
Well, look, here's the thing, Soft. Like I did offer you an opportunity to come on a show, and as you can see, there is some adversarial energy. Learn to talk, mate. I'm talking to myself. Don't learn to talk, mate. Right, fucking hell. You can tell there is some adversarial energy between me and some of the hosts, even though we're on the same page. And if you'd have come on Soft or whatever, not hard, coach, whatever you call yourself, then it could have possibly gone the other way. And I might have gone against the other co-hosts. And but you failed that test. You failed that fucking test. You are an idiot.
Okay,
Because-
Kaz, will you allow Victoria to get a point out when you rudely overspoke her just now?
Oi, she doesn't need a white knight. But Victoria, go ahead.
No, it's fine. Just the bubbler's going crazy. He was asking for the link earlier, and Kaz is not the person who said he wanted to be on stream with me because I'm a quote unquote uppity bitch.
Don't worry, that'll happen.
Cool dudes.
But, no, it's fine. Oh God, is it? Oh, are those
Yeah.
people? Yeah.
And everyone who likes the
Jesus
stream did with
Christ.
you, right?
My fans follow me everywhere. I can't help it.
I will say this real quick. Everybody knows me for shitting on Joey C. I will say it's kind of funny that Soft Weekly felt that he was beneath Joey because Joey actually got tickets to Hackmania. He just had to e-beg for the flights to get to Vegas.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
just let you know where you are.
I don't do that. I'll pay for my own. It's okay.
so I can't out who I talked to, but you can kind of imagine I reached out to people that had worked with Soft Weekly to kind of get a sense of like what it was like working with them. Are some of these stories true? And again, I won't name who it is, but you could probably come up with a list of perhaps usual suspects. And I'd be really curious to know what Coach Weekly thinks of this. So I was told that Coach Weekly sends nearly daily messages to this person he used to work with, and he would block him. But the last time he tried to block him, the guy had a meltdown, and so he's decided it's better to just delete the messages than to block the guy. Now, Coach, do you know who I'm talking about? Since you're in the chat.
Of course, now he won't respond.
Yeah, Coach. It's obvious. Come on, answer now.
I was provided a screenshot of Coach Weekly begging to be unblocked by somebody. So I'd be curious to know who he thinks.
He doesn't know.
Oh shit!
No idea.
I'm going to give Coach a little bit of time to think about this one because I may have the screenshot.
Oy. Well, he already blocked TossPot on X, so he does like to block people.
Wait, Coach Weekly blocked TossPot?
Yep, that's right.
Jeez.
Kaz.
Kaz is gone.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no, he did totally block me. And do you know what's interesting, right? He said about 24 hours before I tried reaching out, he said enjoy, and just then I gave a couple of messages saying, "Hey, come on the show, defend yourself, whatever," and then all of a sudden I was blocked. Wow, what a bitch.
Well, I guess you're maybe a canary in the coal mine, to use Soft's words, because that's what he said happened when Aaron blocked him. Yeah, he said he was a canary in the coal mine.
Oh, say the name. Ooh,
well, I'm gonna let it build because I really want. Now that I see it really bothers him, so I'm gonna really let this one build a little bit.
Why does Kaz keep turning his camera off? What on earth is he doing? Jesus.
Here, Coach Winkler, I'll give you a little hint.
No, there's no hint, and it's no fine. It's fine. Shut the fuck up.
So I'll give you a hint on something.
I may be going for a piss.
Okay, well, let me give him the hint real quick, just so he can be thinking about this. So here's a little hint.
Who cares? Nobody cares. It doesn't matter. So whatever your hint is, it's probably wrong.
Kaz.
Also, I've got a dry mouth, so I'm gonna fucking drink some juice.
Let me repeat what Turbs said. Soft, I'm about to give you a hint. At what point did he say Kaz?
Anyway, Soft, here's what I would do if I were you, big boy. I would look at the Dr. Chow power rankings, and that's going to be a big clue into what I found out.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Think about it. That's another teaser for Soft.
He won't guess. He's asking, is that the real MJ? Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
That's what he wants
this for the record, what I'm building to is if you can believe it, Victoria, I would say worse than that gay Hercules pederasty thing.
Jesus. I don't pay about that. Okay.
God damn, you really don't know what the fuck. Okay, Jesus Christ, Soft. Let me give you another hint. Search all your alt accounts and find the one that has that name on it. I hate doing this to the chat, but it's fun to fuck with Soft.
Jesus Christ, Cass. Fucking hell.
Victoria, do you have any guesses?
I have no, I don't know. I don't know.
See, you know, part of this week was to really like to have a different topic so we could see how Kaz handled it. And that was really the goal of this, was to actually like have something different. So it wasn't just like Kaz and I going at each other.
Yeah, you had the overview, and you were the one who's in control. And, you know,
What?
Overview of what's going on.
What are you talking about?
Well, we see, you know, it's okay. But anyway, carry on. So, what's going on with Soft?
I know your Toss. You tell me what's going on with Toss.
It was Soft, not Toss.
Oh, it was Soft. Oh, okay. Soft's just in the chat getting upset.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course.
Hey, Cass, how do you think this show's going?
Do you know what? Not as planned, but that's okay. That's okay.
Is it because you didn't read the show prep?
Exactly. That's
Yeah, there's a little bit.
Oh,
of that.
shut up,
notes.
Victoria. You got no fucking saying this. You're just a fucking cheerleader from the sidelines. Shut up.
God damn. Well, first off, hold on. I gotta stick up for Victoria here. She participated in those show notes, including giving you notes.
Yeah, well, she can do what she wants.
okay.
Fucking,
That doesn't make sense.
yeah, well, it makes perfect sense. And, you know, are you saying you can't do what you want?
Jesus.
I don't know. Here, I'll tell you what, Citizen, here's a good idea. Citizen asked a good question. He says, can anyone point to a single fucking time that Soft ever promoted something involving himself that didn't accumulate in an adequate payoff? First off, I would ask the alternative if Soft can name one thing that he's done that's ever worked. But I can just give a few examples. There's been multiple times that Soft's tried to do a boxing match that's failed. There's been several shows he's attempted to do that have failed.
Yep.
He's also attempted to do this reunion, not a reunion, I'm sorry, a anniversary show that he said was going to have Melton on it, and Melton thinks he's a retard, so of course Melton's not going to go on the show. Of course, Melton wouldn't go on the show of a guy that says he started the gay rumors that pushed the pedophile stuff about him. That's kind of fucked up. It's weird he would even want to be on the show with a guy that he's been going around saying was a pedophile, but it is what it is. So those are just a couple of things off the top of my head that he has said he was going to do that never paid off. But again, Soft's here. Soft, tell us something you've done that's been successful.
Is chat frozen? I don't see him say anything.
Okay, I'll just keep going. Soft was fired from Win by Two, which is like ironic, you know, at a lot of levels. Like Soft wasn't good enough to be a co-host on Win by Two. He had to get rid of him. Excuse me. He's talked about being a regular on several other shows. None of it's ever materialized. Every show he's been on, like Bedabbler and all that, they're just making fun of him. The chat hates him. You know, excuse me, Jake Hudson feels sorry for him. Jake Hudson worries maybe he's Soft is too retarded for streaming, which is really funny. Like if Jake Hudson thinks you're too retarded for streaming, you really are fucking stupid. You know.
Thanks, Lance. I hope you have, because we do need Soft to actually like react in real time rather than the 10 minutes it's taking for him to reply to people in the chat, let alone Turbs on the show.
But see, like Citizen M did of course, Soft is too stupid to realize what Citizen M did. But, you know, the problem is Citizen M got him here. Soft can't name one thing he's done that's worked out, you know. I mean, and Soft, I've looked at some other stuff that's neither here nor there, but the stupid t-shirts you made that have the Soft logo on them, nobody wants them. They're stupid. Unlike the merch that we've done for TossPot Media that everybody's like clamoring to get. There's just a difference. Like when you make stupid shit that only you think is good, that applies for his merch, his videos, his stupid like 30-minute DJ compilations that are dumb that nobody wants. If you make shit that nobody wants, people aren't going to watch or listen to it. Kaz, anything? No? Okay.
What was the merch? Did it have like that soft dick on it or what?
Yeah, I'll show you. I got a picture of it. Hold on, let me pull it up.
Hey, Kaz, if you're still around, do you see how quick this is when Turbs has access to display shit and stuff?
What? Red Shovel Life.
Yeah, and so the best I could tell for Red Shovel, it's one of these little Detroit things. And the only thing that I can see anyone ever wearing this dumb shirt with that stupid penis Soft logo on it is Soft. Like he's wearing it in a couple of his videos. I think he actually might be wearing the Red Shovel Life in that video where he's doing the sign language to Joey. Well, Soft, I hope you do your Sunday show because I hope on there you can explain why you would create